everybody and welcome along. Look at this beautiful page we've painted, and today we're going to paint the letter V, and it is the violet. The wild violet, but the violet. So grab your paints and let's get started. The violet is a flower I'm really fond of. I've painted it quite a lot in my sort of earlier days as a watercolour artist. So let's see, I think we'll grow it out in front, and we'll have a little one there, and it's got this amazing kind of little droop in the stem, and then you have these interesting leaves that sort of, well, you'll see they're sort of heart shaped, but they curl in on themselves. Right, I think that's rather nice, so we will crack on, and we need to first roll our pencil just to make sure it's not too heavy. I mean, it's amazing the number of paintings we've done where I haven't rubbed out the pencil at the end because I just don't see it anymore, which is great. Right, I've got a little bit of imperial purple and I want some blue in there. I think cerulean blue might be good. And as always, I forget to use my big brush to mix colours. Here we go. Much better. And that is a great violet colour. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I will just get a bit more imperial purple just on its own to one side. So I've got that ready. And 2/10 brush. I wasn't using 2/10 quite a lot in the early flowers, and now I've basically, I couldn't find it, and I found it now, and I just love it. So the great thing is all three of these brushes work perfectly well, but it's just what mood you're in, really, isn't it? Okay, so we have 5 petals on a violet flower, and they sort of fold outwards from this sort of long tunnel. So I'm going to start with a petal that's kind of folded its way back. One, and then one just coming out down the tunnel. One like that, and then one. So you can see they're all sort of going up the middle. And I'm going to take some of my purple, imperial purple, and just pop it in like that. And then for this one, we're going to sort of see it from the side, which I think is quite interesting. So it's got this tube at the back, and then you might not see all the flowers, but the petals curl right up. Quite a sight. And then for the leaves, we want green gold. They're a lovely yellowy green. And for the stems, I'm going to take a little bit of yellow ochre and mix that with my green gold. That's a nice colour, isn't it? So that's how we're going to begin. So these leaves, I was talking about them, so we're going to sort of shoot out like that and then come back with that lovely sort of serrated edge, and I'll do a slightly more sort of open one here. So like I said, they're sort of heart shaped, so that's the shape, but then I'll give it a bit more of a scalloped edge really. And I will take some sap green and just sort of send that up the leaf. Okay, and then I'll take my slight ochre-y green Okay, this is all quite wet at the moment, so we're just going to let it dry for a minute. As it dries, I can see that I want to sort of add in a bit more. So I've got a leaf I've popped in there, and then I want to place in another leaf. So I'm going to grow it off the side of there, and we're going to see the bottom side of it, the near side. And then once that's dried, I'm going to place in another sort of side of it that you can see from the top. But we can paint in a bit more of our violet whilst we're waiting for those to dry. So we need a little dot of yellow. We might not see it there, but I'll put it in anyway. That little dot of yellow. And then I need some very, very fine lines, just coming out, little veins on the petals creeping out. So if I take some Payne's grey and I'll add it to the Imperial Purple. Imperial Purple might be completely swallowed up there, but I know it's in there. I know it's lurking somewhere. So I'll take quite a lot of that off the brush. And the veins, I mean, this is really going the distance when you can barely see it, but it is there and I know it's there. So these little veins, a little bit like viola flowers or pansies, where you get those little veins coming off some of the petals. And there you go, that's looking really nice. And this leaf may just about have dried. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to use a little bit of sap green just to give a bit more sort of shape and interest to the stem. And then a little bit of deep sap green to paint in a few fine line leaf veins. And there we have a lovely little violet. And again, I'm really pleased with these background colours. We're going to go for buff titanium on the backdrop. And there is our lovely tulip. No, what? And there is our violet. Sorry, I was just looking at that one. There is our lovely violet, all done. And I think this is a really gorgeous row of colours, and it's just gonna really complement the rest of the piece. So we've got one more row left. I'm so excited to fill it and see the whole thing finished. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to let me know how you're getting on with these paintings. And if you're sharing your work on social media, don't forget to tag us at De Winton Paper Co. And I love to see them. So thanks so much. I'll see you again next time for W.